Станцион, здорово. Будешь сам Рагенфест смотреть или ты играешь?
Здорово, да можно.
Окей. Будешь параллельно играть?
Мгм. А
Не,
чё, я как бы, понимаешь, я мажор со вторым монитором.
я-то тут. Ладно. Я отдельно клипы
Сильные
по
слова.
Майнкрафту смотрю. Так, ладно, если будешь сидеть, канал будешь сидеть.
Мгм.
Алекс, ты что, играешь?
Да.
Finally bursting the finally bursting the finally bursting the bursting the bursting the finally bursting the finally bursting the finally 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 finally
Ой, ты у себя на стриме, да?
Да.
Все, окей, я тогда сейчас кинь мне, пожалуйста, в другом ссылку на
А
свой стрим. И
стрим?
говорю, ты у меня хоть и в избранных, но это логинится, тут все, мне так впадло.
Окей.
Скинь, пожалуйста, все, спасибо. Скинь, пожалуйста, все, спасибо.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Нормально, и там людей собрали, конечно.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest. We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody. When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1. It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season. And yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'll say right now. But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal
Драгеренчик,
is
привет.
something
Ты
you're not
переводить
expecting,
Драгеренчик
which
или
makes
нет?
it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Это 2D Prince of Persia? Или Prince of Persia для бед? Да, это 2D Prince of Persia. Окей, Драгеренчик.
Is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the Immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire.
Ремейк ремейка, именно так.
We weren't prepared for what was coming next.
Это сиквел оригинала. Они даже сюда рэп добавили. Ё-моё.
Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Better get better with time. I can't see an enemy ending the plot. My struggle came with a purpose. Now I'm about to turn it down to a purpose. See, I ain't begging on what I'm deserving. I'm putting on every penny that I thought I had to play the plot. Don't take a chance with
Несмотря на рэп, выглядит достойно.
the dark side. Let me show you the light. See how I rose up. Boy, the world we are grown up. Never giving them hope. Keep them all warriors, victorious. Put it home on them enemies get close. So I see the danger coming.
Прям Prince of Persia с мобилок на Джаве, только чутка получше.
Hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Lost Crown. Бьюсь об заклад, что дали тем же разрабам, которые делали
There's a
Rayman,
little surprise.
ну,
Prince
Rayman
of Persia:
Origins,
The Lost
Rayman
Crown is
Legends.
coming in January 2024, a brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Пожалуйста, без рэпа, пожалуйста, без
Couldn't
рэпа.
keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo
На
fighters
самом деле
work?
очень
Well,
активный
now
на
it is
файтинге
time
год.
for combat. No
Street
spoilers,
Fighter,
but this video
Mortal
is
Kombat
literally
и
insane.
Tekken.
Here is an extended first look at the story,
Ещё, может, вернётся
gameplay, and
от
yes, of course,
Warner
the
Brothers какой-то
fatalities
другой
of Mortal
специфический
Kombat 1. Let's do it!
файтинг, я не помню, как он назывался. Файтинг от Рио, ой, даже не говори ничего просто.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight. Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here.
Прям какой-то
Who are you
специфичный
again?
Джонни
Lord
Кейдж
Liu
на самом
Kang,
деле.
protector of Earthrealm, god
Такой
of fire.
без лишнего пафоса. Джонни Кейдж 2020 года.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Какие-то ученики сбоку подходят и его пасят. Забавно.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Да, я подумал, что это может быть тоже, да, какой-то дуэтный режим. Или как Marvel vs. Capcom, вообще режим 3 на 3. О, ой, ой.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys?
Единственное, что самое важное, я заметил, у Мелины и
Now,
Китаны
I'm
поменьше
sure you
бубы
have many
стали.
questions about what we just saw,
Ну,
and to
поменьше,
tell you
чем в
more,
девятом Mortal
I am
Kombat,
so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest
пятом,
one of our
11-м они не
industry's
так были
greatest creators,
большие
a
вроде.
man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon! Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story.
Liu Kang там стал Господом
Sub-Zero
Богом.
and Scorpion are
Он
brothers
такой, ну вас
now.
нахер,
There's
полечу-ка
all these
я
things that were
в
rivalries
другую
before
вселенную,
are
сделаю
now
свой временной
allies,
таймлайн.
and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the one is for.
Скорпионы.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was,
Скорпионы, Sub-Zero теперь
in-game
братья?
gameplay. The
Правильно
cinematics
понял?
look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You obviously have your sort of your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. You know? So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing. You know, the best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come into? It's not a tag team thing, right? Where
exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push, basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, you know, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo. Almost.
Exactly. And you see, there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, you know, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of you know, basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion, but a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in the kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprises.
Так что Драгерен это не совсем тактим. Это скорее будет использоваться что-то на уровне пауэрапов. Ты можешь позвать себе кого-то на пауэрап. Тактимы, я так понял, пока еще не заявили.
Well, speaking of not the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known, that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game we originally wanted to be Van Damme the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too.
Спустя 30 лет смогли дождаться, пока Ван Дам постареет, и захочет заработать денег на
Well,
своем
I know the
честном
team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters, you know, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Да, ну надо было. Я ожидал PoE на ПК гейминг шоу. Но, видимо, завезли пораньше. Я согласен, я ждал его на ПК гейминг шоу. Про которую Драгерен я даже ничего не знаю.
Looks amazing.
Хотя вроде
There's
я обо
more
всем
coming in
игровом
July.
дерьме знаю.
Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
СП не играешь. Да и я много во что не играю, но много о чем знаю. Я и много чего не знаю. Рю. А вот ждали рэпчик, да? А он в другом файте. Экзо... Что? Что? Ну ладно, это видимо, для кого-то, но
Guessing
для
Ryu from
особых.
Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today.
Мобильная фигня. Я не удивлюсь, если это мобильная фигня, дорогие.
We can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Опаньки. Здоровенькие.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Ничего себе.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how did this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies,
То чувство,
one of
когда
my
ты не
favorite
только не умеешь
genres
выбирать
is
фильмы, в
horror.
которых должен
And in
сниматься,
this,
но и игры, в
in
которых
that
должен быть в
genre,
качестве
there's a
камео.
character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing, and she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play? So
I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Bully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hopefully the first penny. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
О, мне разрешили никнейм выбрать в Дискорде. О, господи, анимация.
Damn right I made it.
Yeah.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3.
Oi, yeah.
Volume 1 debut.
Oi.
Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Цири все с каждым годом превращается в девочку. Извините, по моим ощущениям, ну, реально, что-то прям... Может, взрослеет, взрослее, они просто неправильно персонажа изначально подобрали. Или, может, наоборот, правильно.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
I'm right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
О боже.
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future.
understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then, wow! Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Ну, ни одного монстра из книг, но справедливости ради, мне кажется, единственное, что они научились делать помимо Кавила, это анимацию монстров. Они на самом деле выглядят весьма достойными для сериала. У меня хотя бы от анимации самих монстров ничего плохого, их ощущений нет. Ну, по моим ощущениям, не эксперта. А я, кстати, приквел Ведьмака даже не смотрел. Он что-то был, его сказали, что он будет, и я про него благополучно забыл. Видимо, раз про него никто не вспоминал, мне даже про него вспоминать не надо. Ну чё, Драгерян, тебя все равно никто не забанит на пике. На мертвом сайте никому уже дела никакого нет. Так, VR-игрулька. А, да, ее ж показывали давно. А, на PlayStation ее показывали. Нет, Драгерен, VR-ка на самом деле прикольная вещь. Я на VR-ке пару игр прошел, мне прям понравилось. О! Дисплей для PUBG.
No choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time. No turning back after this. You sure?
О! А, это Ремнант второй. Я б не угадал.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news.
Gaming
I want to
on
welcome everyone
TikTok.
co-streaming the show
Ну,
live on
единственное,
TikTok,
как я могу
Twitch,
поиграть
YouTube,
с
and other
TikTok, это только
platforms. For those of
проиграть.
you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later
как бы
this
так
year in a
сказать, у меня
brand new
общение с
game
ТикТоком.
built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest
Я
global
больше,
game
получается, вообще не
announcement.
могу
New
считаться геймером
thrills
теперь.
with a classic feel.
Больше ремейков, богу ремейков. О, Уганда, Knuckles. Need to find my brother. Да, я тоже помню, что это новая часть. Просто отсылочка. Ну, такой типа не ремейк, но с закосом под ремейк. Перезапуск назовем. Это у нас называется перезапуск. New Thrills Classic Feels.
How about that? A new standard for 2D
Это как
classic
Реймона
Sonic that's
перезапускали
bound
в
to
свое
appeal
время,
to
10
new
лет
and
назад.
legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Что, ребята, аниме?
Back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us.
For the clouds! Boom! From the boat!
The tournament's starting. Great! Let me get warmed up. Strike first!
Этот парень настолько надрочил свою правую руку, что ему пришлось заменить ее на механическую.
Let's see some sparks fly!
Да, Драгерен, да.
Never mind. I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time?
В лучших традициях CGI роликов для мобилок, как бы. А вот тебе геймплей. Да я вижу, что это же RPG, вот геймплей подъехал на
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team
ведро
at Neowin,
накруточки,
which is coming to Game
рисовочки
Pass,
и
PlayStation,
чайная
PC this
ложечка
year.
Хами
Well, if you're
Клау
wondering
сверху.
exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Не, бабочка, это намекает на Life is Strange. Стоп, нет, это...
Je t'ai rencontrer simplement. Et tu n'as rien fait.
Блин, вот Франция, такое чувство, будто это от разработчиков Лиза. Что-то прям... Я уж понял, что похоже соус-лайк. Только не про Англию, наверное, а про Францию.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Такой сасный мальчиком.
That's right, a demo
Шаума
for
надо
Lies
было
of
звать.
P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the
игра
most
по
celebrated
манге.
anime artists of all
Ура.
time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
То чувство, когда придираться к пустынному open world за его пустынность, как бы будет моветон. У нас пустынный оверолл, open world, он пустой. Ну а что вы хотели? У нас мир постапокалиптическая пустыня. Ладно, ладно.
ちょっと運転させてくれよ。
おやめなさい王子、こんな人間の機械。
いいぞ、やってみるか。いいのか。
Вот она игра на Unreal Engine 5, которую мы ждали, да?
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease. wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Our guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power and put down this threat once and for all.
Бля, как же вы заколебали делать свое ММО постоянно, прям про средневековье, прям про магию, блин, про чуваков в доспехах. Можно что-нибудь про будущее, там, помимо Star Wars Old Republic, который вообще про, про Звездные войны. Вот что там можно вот прям про будущее, там, про настоящее. Ну вот хватит вот это уже, ну прям, ну вот, прям выворачивает. Может быть, я поэтому в ММО не играю, что меня никогда не тянет вот в этот средневековье лезть. Мне Ведьмака было, ну, достаточно не слегка проблематично играть, потому что я не фанат вот этих вот рыцарских приколов, походов. Ну, блин, финалка, справедливости ради, финалка выглядит достойно. Даже для меня, как человека, который финалку не переносит на дух, я, когда видел трейлер финалки на Sony Showcase, я вот прям вот готов был сказать мое почтение. Трейлер с презентации Sony был прям... Я сразу такой, блин, я бы посмотрел игрофильм по ней.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to
looks
everybody
great.
watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Надо еще, мама. Не надо, не надо. Ай, бля. Ну куда вы...
Hear the battle call. Cities rise and empires fall. But it's a war worth fighting. We're taking up our
Да, звук вернулся, Драгерян?
Held the line up, here we touch, and we keep on fighting. It's a war worth fighting.
Вархавен. Oh, please.
Hey, this is not...
Why can't
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light to Stay Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them, you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Вот не с моей стороны. Ладно. Прикольно. Что получается? Samsung продвигает гейминг без консолей?
Game Fest isn't that great, by the way. Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripper Roo and N-Jin, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Ой, ё-моё, какой костюм, какой костюм.
Looking dapper as always.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the Dark Place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story.
Дорогие, это будет сон внутри сна,
missing rider.
By initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Типичный загородный дом где-нибудь на окраине Удмуртии. А это магазин около садоводческого участка заброшенный. Это тоже олень. Я так понял, что она Викспот сделала светом. Нет, дорогие, мне показалось, что она посветила на него вначале, а потом Викспот выявила. Чтобы понять, где Викспот находится, надо посветить, как мне показалось. То есть, типа, ты... У нее, видишь, снизу батареечка разрядилась. У нее было две батареечки. То есть ты как бы жонглируешь. Правой рукой стреляешь, левой светишь. Правой стреляешь, левой светишь. Вот она снова светит. У нее рука активная меняется.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Да, топовый геймплей.
Glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
В общем, не палят контору.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations.
Космическая марина.
There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain. Tyranids! My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered!
Never retreat, never surrender.
Open the gates.
Оператив на троих, ничего себе.
Care to see who can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
А ты заметил, у них типа сине-желтые доспехи, ну как бы намекает, да, как бы. Ладно, нету там желтого, но синий как бы контрнаступ, как бы. Контрнаступ. Ребят, закончили с хорошей 3D графикой, пора и 2D знать. Да, ваше высокое.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Игра от Carpenter и Saber Interactive и Фокусов. Интересненько. Фокусы не умеют что-то делать такое хоррорное. Саберам доверяем.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
Ugh. On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
Коп, дерьмо на 4 людей. Да что мы хотели. You give a love. But... FOD с машинами на секундочку. знаю, не знаю. Не знаю, не знаю.
More unexpected
трейлер
collaboration.
достойный,
John
а вот
Carpenter
геймплей
and,
надо
Saber.
смотреть.
Toxic Commando, that looks
Трейлером
tons of fun. You guys
заинтересовали.
think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash from the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
Оп, это актер из Мистера Робота, что ли?
What do you say?
Я забыл его имя, к сожалению.
Shall we be allies?
Опа! Ничего себе!
He said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5.
Внезапненько.
Sounds like you guys are a little hyped. To tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you got Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October.
Скриншот Крейвена, скриншот Венома. Дата. Два скриншота и дата. Ну, это мощно, да.
Open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called POW, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses, too.
США. Покемоны. Покемоны. А это... Стоп, а это ММО или что это за Early Access? Покемоны в Early Access это что такое? Это как? Это... Текстуры прогружаются? Это я правильно понимаю, что текстуры в ролике прогружаются? А почему в ролике текстуры я прям вижу, как прогружаются? Ладно. Ну ладно, офта. End of the Morning Light.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves.
О, игра про
With
гномиков.
hammer and axe we mine and scout.
Да что, блин?
Across Middle Earth,
Deep Rock Galaxy.
delving for riches.
Deep Rock Dungeon.
Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria.
Ага, Властелин колец.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time.
Ну, хуже голому уже не будет. А, за год выйдет 2 игры по Властелину колец, и оказывается... Да.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Мобильные игры! Да, дядка! Финалочка? Ой, я. Очень смелое заявление, Драгерен. Проверять его, конечно же, не буду.
Registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to
Помню, я в свое время регистрировался на мобильный гвинт, в который я так и
Now,
не
speaking
поиграл.
of Final Fantasy, no. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game.
Понятно.
All right.
Закажи буррито, получи шанс выиграть Final Fantasy. Я понял.
The story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
О! Дантноды, фокусы.
We are banishers.
Где Life is Strange?
We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
I banish you. Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again?
do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Punishers. Опа-на, опа. Якудза.
あなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物
ダメダメ
警護していただきます。
ダメよ。ダメよ。
頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か。
姫。
お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか。
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ
не восьмая часть?
さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Походу реально 8-я часть. Что, простите? Что, простите? Что, простите?
俺に名はない。
То чувство, когда уже западло ставить там 7-ю, 8-ю. Не, они же сделали Like a Dragon. Yakuza Like a Dragon. Вот, а это типа продолжение Like a Dragon. Типа продолжение спин-оффа. Я не шарю, все, ладно, я не шарю. Я не спорю, я не шарю. Это правда. Вот я не шарю, это да. А, вся серия, ну. Я думал, это спин-оффчик какой-то.
3 years, 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Is someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No.
Dad, are you there?
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Зоопарк и замок. Вот это то, что мы хотели. Нет, вы знаете, тут мне нравится то, что люди, купившие МВ2, они как бы платят деньги, там $70, там все дела. Играющие в Warzone, они как бы не получают и весь контент, и все обновы бесплатно. И нормально, и хорошо.
And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Дорогие, вот, дорогие, не надо, вот зачем вот не надо вот это, не стоит скрывать эту тему. Ты еще молодой, шутливый, вот. Думаешь, что хихоньки-хахоньки, вот.
And here it is. The Porsche
Остальные
Xbox
просто не
Series
поймут.
X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
О, да, Википедия пишет Porsche 92 года назад. 31 года. Что ж вы так, ребята? 16 лет. 16 лет своей истории вот так вот разбрасываете.
It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything.
Кушать подано,
So,
дорогие. Кушать
what do you
подано.
say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
Ай-яй! Это September.
We promise variety. There it is, Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show. Only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben. That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Now you're just being mean.
Понятненько.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. From an ancient evil. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked.
Очередная игра с видом сверху CGI роликом, я правильно понимаю? А, нет. Третьего лица. А, мобилочка, все. Я и думал, что не может же быть все так просто, то есть мобилочка. Может все так просто быть.
Wayfinders, do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were,
Fortnite для бедных.
and return to us.
This world needs champions.
Ой, да, все, ждал, долго ждал, не мог дождаться.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Что простите? Что простите? Стратегия Фортнайта, что простите твою? Осталось.
What did you say, guys? One more game?
Good
morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle
Это не
anything
Stellaris
that
для
could be of
бедных,
value
это
to
Stellaris
Stellax.
для... Space Trash Scavenge.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4.
Парадокс, пощади, парадокс. Не надо,
Our fleet is
парадокс.
cautiously entering
Прям как
hostile
из пулемета,
territory,
прям.
and the crew is standing by in case they want contact.
Не успеваем уплетать. Даргирин, причем, смотри, кушаем на пару, а все равно не успеваем уплетать. Еще одна параша по Стартреку, да ё-моё, хоть одна успешная была.
Yeah, right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
This is gonna be fun.
Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, Clown, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass. Any chance we get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go?
Da-da-da-da.
Baby, let your booty go.
Da-da-da-da.
Girl, do you want to show?
Da-da-da-da.
The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Hey, don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
But you said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since.
Потому что большинство людей, дорогие, не знает, что Twisted Metal — это игра про гонку.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lysfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lysfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again.
That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me. You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
Типа прикольно.
I will become Legion and crush these demons. Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with
How you
us.
doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I'm playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic, becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrak's literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir. Prepare to repel boarders! Airship's got a torpedo! Action station! Action station!
О, Амиплау. Ядрить, у него аквариум вылез перед лицом. Хадукин, Хадукин, Хадукин. Господи, как же они геймплейски. Они скипают 2 раза геймплей. Дважды скипают. О, мою. А нам в это играть. Ну, блин, вы серьезно? Вы думаете, в процессе игры мы тоже скипать сможем? Больно. Третий раз скип. Молодец, хорош. Сразу видно. Есть во что поиграть, Я такого позора никогда не помню, что прям так скипали. Нещадно. Я помню, пока даже в Call of Duty позволяли 1 раз скипнуть, но это там, ну, говоря, 5 минут показывают, скипают и еще 5 минут показывают. Все, то есть 1 склейка. А тут 3 склейки. 3!
I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches. And today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
провал. Это провал. А, ну да, там же как раз про это джунгли, вот это вот всё. Две работы. Ой, я динозаврик. Ну блин, в PUBG тоже динозаврики бегают. Если по существу говорить. Коллаба с чем будет? С трансформерами или с Индианой Джонсом? Трансформерами. Oh yeah.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale.
Ура!
And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster.
Какой, блин, Мидгард, какой... это финалочка, вторая часть финала. Ну ладно, блин, ну... Ой, сынок, мать.
Wow. Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Что-то не так стало с этим тигром из какого периода. Диего уже не тот.
Where's he been? And you're asking me this? This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
О, девушка в форме.
Still a Turk.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Bring you in.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
Do you know that I killed her? So, who is she?
На двух дисках! Да, на
There
двух
you have it. That was
дисках.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming
Хороший анонс.
early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event from media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Да. Помню. Там. 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 Хорошие картинки уже. Я даже открывать боюсь. Ой. Короче, я даже не буду сказать Devolver. Я последние 3 года смотрел Devolver. Мне Devolver не... Что там у Гурьева коллектив? Это такой. Сколько Dynasty, не знаю. Forgotten Link, да без проблем. Voltus, чего это такое? Европа, ну как бы. White Odyssey, понятно, блин. Чего? Dynasty, ты Dwarf, Remnant, как бы Iron Man, железо, Hammer, вот что-то. Space Club, блин. Proxy Crusaders серверов. Анонс ли кто-то? Антон, что такое?
Done. I'm destruction worker. Some people call me the You're raising a little pink hedgehog girl. Way back up.
Хороший анонс на коллектив. Понятно. Парки понятно. Я даже читать не буду. Даже не буду читать это. Ой, индюки. Gods of the Bayou. Да ты Bayou. Орги, козик. Что это, блядь, такое? Season Greetings. Что, блин? Игра про озеро, что ли? Чего, блин? Чего? Мальчик. Вот как бы, вот как. Ну, гифочки нельзя. Понятно, фурятинка подъехала, замеч. Только Джим, ставка.
Rated T for teen.
Понятненько, понятненько. Эспрессо. Что, блин? Менеджмент симулятора кофе.
Do you
Чего?
manage it?
Ой, я менеджер. 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 Зомби-суп. Да. А. Я-то думал, Summer Game. Я думал, покажут Phantom Liberty, а когда его покажут? Не, ну прошу прощения, даже можно было там про Mortal Kombat даже в конце сказать. И серьезно, даже Mortal Kombat бы дали вот этот трейлер. Ну, я Alan Wake не считаю даже. Wake это... Серьезно, Mortal Kombat, ну, блин, Space Marine даже, на который ты жаловался. И то, блин, смотрелось. А, да, ну да, вот скриншот, два скриншота. Да, так. Ну, спин-офф, блин, нет, я прав, спин-офф. Офф Like Dragon, я прав. Аж кот пришел, не до... Херню ты. Ну ты прав, но не так. Это... Ну, я понимаю, это... А, не супергеройка. Пирота, это якут. Знаешь, тут... Знаешь, как шутил Данки, то, что там быть... Ой, не как Данки шутил. Как шутил Гуфовский, чтобы разобраться с Kingdom Hearts, нужно умированным специалистам там четко знать, получить как корочку. Вот я думаю, в принципе, там хотя бы надо, я не знаю, один шерстить, там знать что да как, там далее. Аж. Я не хочу. Я не буду. Короче, Драгерян, вот серьезно, мы с тобой опять как... Мы с тобой, знаешь, вот как вот реально как голики, блин. Каждый год в одно и то же говно окунаемся, одно говно живем в надежде, что это, блин, нормально. И тут будет анонс там в конце, там все дела в итоге как бы проводят шершавым по губам и говорят, на, кушай. Ладно, все, мне пора вставать рано на работу, я надеюсь, хорошие мысли, там что есть, а мне в итоге надо ближайшие 1,5 недели просто пережить, и я постараюсь вернуться в банк. Банк верну. Точнее, не вернусь, я окуну. Да, 22-го, 23, 23-го, да. 22-го, 23-го. Вот. Пятница. Так. Ну, может, в дотку немного поставить. Так, чисто, потому что обещал пацанам. Ладно. Все, Драгнен, спасибо, что был. Прикольно было хоть не одному смотреть. Уже отвалили, так сказать, на двоих, и еще там тележенька осталась. Поэтому напоследок покажу тебе кота, который хочет прыгнуть. Вот с тобой прощается, желает спокойно. Пока. Стоп, момент. Что завтра будет? Его, блин. Нафиг, блин. Я знаю, что такое Future Game Show. Это на уровне Gorilla Collective. Сегодня вечером увидим. Давай.